Morning. So today I'm on my own. I'm so dirty. Roy has gone to the House of Commoners because it's very common. Yeah, he's gone to the House of Commons to talk about grant funding and the time it takes. Excuse me while I stole the tractor. The time it takes for grant funding in the UK to be approved and the impacts that would have on people's businesses. So I am here. He went off on the train at like 5 o'clock this morning to London. Very exciting, very professional. I look a bit of a dodgy colour, but hey ho, it's better than spotty. I just need to shimmy on down the Silage pit and move the Keenan, but I think the Keenan was dropped in with the Valtra, which didn't have a loader on. So we'll see how we get on, because we are today opening. It's not meant to be cows in there, but never mind, there's not meant to be animals in that field. Yeah, so we're opening the second pit, so you can see the absolute disgrace of silage that we have concocted. There is a... Do you know what? Like, see, seriously, like, have you seen a silhouette? Shing! It's not meant to be animals in there. Right, Charlotte needs to get a grip. So we're opening this and moving this. Right. I'm going to put you up there so you can laugh at me. Just putting that out there. Where can I poke you? Where can I poke you? This is why I'm not left on my own very often, because I get really silly and giddy and waste like half a day doing nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean like I can waste some time, man. I can wait. No, I've been doing office work, to be fair. I've been in the... Right. You will... Here is... I'll find the video from Silage, I'll share. What we did is we couldn't get in time any long plastic silage sheets like this. So what we did is we cut them in half and they didn't touch the floor. And the wind got behind them here because they were attached to the rails instead of put over the sides, how we did it this year and how we would have liked to have done it. And they billowed out in the wind. I'll find a picture because I do have them. And this here never got side sheet on, and then over the course of the whole, year, can you see how it's come away at that side? Combined with the blowing from the wind and the rain here, and it's sitting in water down there. Now, this is not a good combination. I am anticipating that at least that there is complete rubbish and will be to tip into the muck spreader. But I need to take some silage to Crackthorpe because we've run out of bales. So that is my job today. So you're coming with me and making sure that I don't waste too much time, which I've already done.
Fine as he can be, I met him at the big barn dance and he took a shine to me. Sky blue eyes, a big white smile, and tall as a sycamore tree. He's real smart with a real big heart, and he's gonna marry me. He's gonna marry me, and we're gonna go to town. We're gonna buy us a real good car, and we're gonna drive around. We'll hold hands, touch and
Such a crap driver. I'm never pretending to be anything otherwise, so don't look at me like that. Right, we've got to tip a load of muck in the muck shed and then go down, take the sheet off. So I've done some really productive stuff this morning. I've done some accounting stuff, very boring on the computer. I've also booked Highland show tickets. So I need to just tip this bad beast. This here has SH1T in it, very dry, very lovely. So I'll just go down the yard and tip that, and then I'll try my best to close this. I already know it's going to be hellish because I can never do it. close this, get that in there. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Meow. I'll have to go and rescue that pipe. I'm sorry, give me a second. I'm really sorry about it. While you're away doing something really fancy, I ruined the trailer and we can't tip it. So this here's a pain in the ass, but like just so it's out the bloody way. People have tennis balls in these for a reason.
His mama don't like me one little bit, but you know I don't.
Just gonna prop you up so you can see me doing it. Just like that's what a farm channel's about. Voila!
Picture hissy fit, 'cause I ain't marrying her. He's always been a mama's boy, it's just the jealousy. She's a man.
Right, I can never do this. I won't lie to you. Like, I have Roy there to hold my hand and he just does it for me. It got bent a couple of years ago when we were building something, I don't know what it was, and then
He's gonna build me a pretty little house, have a pretty little baby with ring. 'Cause he's done kissed me on the mouth and he's gonna marry me. Yeah, he's gonna marry me. He's gonna buy me a ring. We're gonna be so free, cut mama's apron strings. He's gonna build me a pretty little house, have a pretty little baby.
I can't see why that will be a problem. Baling twine for win. I can see people dying in the comment section already.
Kiss me on the mouth, so he's gotta marry me. Yeah, he's done kissed me on the mouth and he's gonna marry me.
Oh, this is why I'm not left alone. Shear grab. On! Well, it's not, I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to stick the shear grab on. Oh, we in. We're in. Well done, baby. I can safely tell you that is not pleasant, but we knew that was going to happen anyway. So what's happened is we started off with this silage pit and this was just a mound at the other side. And when we've concreted, bear in mind there was only, you can see where it came to there, and this was just a concrete plinth. Now it all drained that way and then went across here and into a little drain. Now, what's happened when we've concreted this pit, it's come down that way, that's come down that way, and the levels are just not quite, and it sits in water exactly like this. Exactly like this. And then with, obviously, the sheet blowing off the side, no side sheets, sits in water, not good at all. So what I'm going to do is, I did expect this, don't think it's come as a shock, and we both did. I'm not going to dig it all out now because I actually want to go and feed some cows before school run. I'm going to dig out, gotta go for the middle, why not? And I'm going to just shift this sheet over here. I'm going to take the crap out and dump it on top of that, and then I'm just going to see how far back this rankness goes. Right, I'll just shift that sheet and see what we can do. See if we can salvage this. Okay, so it's not a total disaster. A little bit further back and underneath that slimy top layer, we're down to quite sweet smelling, very dry silage, but it was very dry. But yeah, that's not disgusting. It's not bad. It's going to Roy's dad's house, which are all straw beds anyway. So, do you know what? It's actually not the end of the world that it is super, super dry. It smells quite nice, but I'll show you now. Hold on. Like, I obviously have made a scrow digging into this, but I just wanted to get back and see how far it went. I'm going to bring the bobcat down because I think I could make a better job of this with the bobcat than the merlo. Roy loves the merlo for silage. I love the bobcat. I am used to it. It's what I learnt to drive on. I find it easier to handle, so I'll bring the bobcat down. So this is what we're with. We've got a really horrible slimy top layer. We've never had that before because in that pit, like, we've never had this issue. And then as soon as you get underneath it, it's fairly dry. It's not offensive at all. It smells quite nice, very dry, but it smells quite nice. More akin to a haylage bale than a silage pit, I must say. But I'll show you a video very quickly of it being taken in and being chopped. And honestly, the dust cloud behind, you couldn't even see the tractors and the chopper. I've got a magic trick. I can make Walt disappear. Now you see him? No, you don't! Because the dust cloud was so much, because it was just so dry. But yeah, if you dig, it's not offensive, to be honest. Right, I'll stick you behind me. We'll go and tip this. I want a drink. I've not had any dinner and it's 3 o'clock, but never mind. Don't stay this slender by eating, people. That's a joke. Always eat square meals. That's not even funny. You cannot run on an empty fuel tank.
He's real smart with a real big heart, and he's gonna marry me. He's gonna marry me, and we're gonna go to town. We're gonna buy us a real good car, and we're gonna drive around. We'll hold hands, touch and hug. He talks so sweet to me, 'cause he knows a lot about love and stuff, and he's gonna marry me.
The dairy bullocks are not very fast to get onto feed, and we're feeding them every day, and mostly, to be honest, we're feeding a lot of pheasants, as you can see there, that were just scared away. Yeah, not ideal, especially since we don't have a chute. Haven for wildlife though. So Appleby Horse Fair is about to arrive, and when I say about to arrive, I mean like the queuing. His name's not Kenneth, don't believe him, his name's Pont.
I know, but they got me down with my first name. They put me on my first name, Kenneth. They put me on at Kenneth.
Pont is a man of the countryside.
I've got a nice little job for you, for your dad as well. I've got a nice little job for you. I've got a pick and stick in the motor. They've been having a alongside the edge.
Nice.
Yeah, and they left all the paper along there as well.
That sums up Appleby Horse Fair, really, doesn't it?
Well, does if they ain't in over, that don't matter over there.
Introduce yourself to the good people of YouTube.
Hey?
Introduce yourself to YouTube. Where do you come from?
Where do I come from? I come from Norfolk.
Norfolk, can you tell?
No, can't you leave that while I get dressed up, mate? Do you want to see? I've got my t-shirts come from bloody New Mexico.
Pont, look at me with blue spray all over me. We're just the same, me and you. Pont comes every year and camps out, essentially, in Big Rose farmyard. You have done for the last, 6 years or something?
Yeah.
Long time. It is very handy at this time of year to have somebody here, isn't it?
It is, mate.
That can sit at your back gate. It's like Gandalf with his stick. You ain't getting past.
Pity we can't go
you
down.
shall not pass.
And have the horse beside me. Come on down the bottom. We do it with the horse then.
Pont has a special relationship with Big Rose horses. It's the only time of the year when they see polos. We've got flies flies all over your head.
She followed me all around the field.
Flies all
Field
over
for
her
a polo.
head. Tell everyone why do you come to Appleby?
Hey, well, I come to Appleby to see everybody I know. Have you got any allergies? Have you got any allergies? I said, yeah. Young nurses.
I just said, do you have everything you need? And he said, no. Horsewormer. Roy was at the House of Parliament yesterday.
House of Parliament?
Houses of Parliament.
Whatever for?
What
Don't
for,
make a
right?
bloody mess in here. They've got all to do that all next week.
You can make dust clouds next week.
If it trips up over that.
I've already slipped over it a couple of times. Yeah. I've got some.
So, if people were wondering how close we are to Appleby, I'll show you. Can you see that hill there? In the distance, that is where everyone will be parking and enjoying their weekend. Doing what Appleby Horse Fair goers do. Pont specialises in security. Who needs Gurkhas when you've got him? So, for my troubles, I have come away with a packet of suits that are dated 2017. I can learn times tables, a couple of stickers, a D&H Direct catalogue, and 3-4 packs of tissue paper.
Oh, that's okay then.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. So Roy is just screwing out. We've got the hay bob on. So basically you just want this grass to die, and the more heat that it gets, the better. Like, it's already fairly hayish, but you want it dead when you bale. So, oh my god, it smells amazing already. Yeah, so this is what Roy's doing. He's just turning it over. If you looked underneath, the underneath of here would be wetter than the top of it, which is obviously... So what Roy's doing is he's going through it and he's turning it over. So he's throwing all this on the top and putting all that on the bottom and just helping it dry that little bit faster. It's not big, fat, chunky stalks, is it? It's nice, delicate little stalks. It make good hay. You like walk around, pick it up and smell it, and then you look like you know what you're doing. That's what I've figured out in the last 14 years. I said them trees are way in the way of the sun right now. They're blocking out a big chunk of sunshine.